Check update. We have Joe Biden speaking later on today, but as of today, we're going to be talking about ways you can maximize your stimulus check, ways you can save. Get right to this video. Before we start, I am still doing the giveaway at the end of the month. If you guys want to be entered, all you guys gotta do is like and subscribe, but don't forget to go to my channel. You'll see a playlist that says giveaway. It's very simple, guys. Very easy to be entered. But let's get right to this video.
3 rounds of stimulus checks, tax season, and now possibly a new job means millions of Americans are getting windfalls of cash in the coming months. Now, your first instinct when you get a tax refund or stimulus check might be to splurge on something for yourself. But there are ways to make that money work all year long. That's why Callie Hubbard spoke with the finance expert to talk about how to make the most of your money. Callie, good morning.
Good morning, Liz. That's right. An expert told me that the majority of Americans plan to save that $1,400 stimulus check that they got, and 25% say that they're going to spend it. Now, similarly, that's the same with their tax refund. So if you need money for groceries, rent, or mortgage, experts say to prioritize your essentials first. Reevaluate your budget. Make a list of your bills and check to figure out what needs need to be paid first and what can be paid later. So what should we do with our stimulus check or tax refund if our basic expenses are covered? Well, you can create an emergency fund. Experts are seeing this now more than ever. Most Americans believe they should have $10,000 or more in emergency savings. More than half say they have $3,000 or less. Your emergency fund should have enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. So if you were to lose your job, miss a paycheck, or have an unexpected medical bill, and then when families don't have enough money to navigate these unexpected expenses, they might have to borrow money, potentially creating a cycle of debt.
Paying down debts are great. You know, a lot of people leaned on their credit cards last year after the pandemic and they got laid off or furloughed or whatever it might have been. Now, if you could basically start like the avalanche effect, pay off that highest credit card first. If it's 16.6% interest, lean on that one first.
And while it might be hard to make debt payments on top of your other bills, you need to stay on top of high interest debt. That's like credit card debt. Now, you can also make a debt worksheet to help you stay on track of balances and due dates. We'll have all the information you need to know about that on our 9 News app.
Coach Charlotte Stallings joins us live this morning. Another round of stimulus checks went out this week and millions more will get there soon. Financial coach Charlotte Stallings joins us live this morning to talk more about what you do with that money, how to do it right. Good morning to you, Charlotte. I know it would be easy just to blow through that money, but we got to think smartly about this. What is your best advice?
Hey, Melissa, good to see you. So my best advice is this. I want people to think about it first. And what I say is consider this as a windfall. It's this extra amount of money that's come into your possession. You can do, of course, whatever you like, but it's extra income. And so have a plan for the money. Be intentional, be goal-oriented. With windfalls that come through our hands, that's a plan. That's an approach that we want to have. So see it in that way. It's first address your mindset around that money coming in to your household.
Now, do you have a suggestion about if you should consider spending a percentage of it or saving, and sort of how to allocate those funds?
Yes, I do. I like to call it the rule of sum, the rule of sum. And what I mean is this is an approach I say that we should all take when we get a windfall, whether it's $1,400 or $300, the rule of sum. And it's basically a 4-prong approach. So maybe we save some, okay? And then we spend some. Maybe we give some away, and then we invest some. So in essence, I'm saying have 4 buckets, 4 approaches to this, and the idea of saving some, save and pay yourself first, put some away so it's not all gone in a poof, in a moment, if you will. And then the idea of spending, if there's some bills you need to pay down or something you really want to make a big dent in, you can spend that. And then certainly if we're able to give, maybe support somebody else or a charity or a cause, and then lastly, invest for the long term. So those are some ways we can approach handling that stimulus check.
Oh, I love that rule. It is a good one to remember. Note to self right now. Now, I'm just wondering, because we have viewers of all different ages, they're in different places in life. Does that rule sort of change depending on how old you are, or if you're married, or any other type of circumstance, or is that pretty much across the board?
So I think you're onto something, Melissa. I love that thinking, and all of the viewers who are out there, we are in different stages. So I say again, start with the mindset that it's a windfall, have a plan for the windfall, as we've just discussed, the rule of 4 or the rule of sum, and then it depends on your situation. I think about my college, soon-to-be graduate daughter, and she may take a different approach. Maybe there is more that she needs to spend or wants to spend, okay? I think about couples. Maybe they can afford to invest more, whether it's for retirement for themselves or for education for their kids. I think about seniors like my mom. Maybe she really doesn't need it for herself, so she can afford to give more away, maybe to grands or, to others who might need something. So I would say it depends on your situation. Sit down, have a plan before it hits the bank account, then you'll know what to do based on your situation.
All right. Great advice always coming from you, Charlotte. Thank you for your time this morning, and hopefully we'll take it seriously. And again, I jotted down notes, so I'm learning from you.
Good deal. Thanks. Good to see you, Melissa.
PPP loans, SBA loans, Chime Bank, Chime Credit Builder Card. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Chime. Hope you guys are enjoying your morning, enjoying your day, whatever time you're seeing this. I really hope you guys are having a good day. Let me know in the comment section below. First, do you have a Chime? Or are you still waiting for your PPP loan? Like, what are you waiting on right now? So drop the comments below. If you guys are interested and want to download Chime, you'll actually receive a free $75 just for downloading Chime. You'll also receive a bank account, savings account, and a credit builder account. Now with that credit builder account, that's actually going to help build your credit. Now, if you guys got further questions regarding that, feel free to drop those questions below. I've got tons of videos regarding credit, regarding financial freedom, regarding even a credit builder card on my account. But if you guys still got questions, feel free to drop those questions below. Today we'll be talking about the PPP loan and make everything that you have to have in order to actually receive a PPP loan through Chime. If you guys have been accepted or rejected, let me know as well in the comment section. I'm going to give you guys some qualifications and some reasons why you may be rejected. And as of right now, Chime is currently accepting those PPP loans. I don't know how long they're going to keep it open, but as of right now, I talked to a representative and they are accepting those PPP loans. Now, Chime Bank actually watches my video as well. So that's another reason I try to tell you guys, comment under my videos, because Chime, these banks, these institutions will actually see this content and they're going to read the comments as well. So if you guys got questions, feel free to drop them below regarding your PPP loans, SBA loans, anything regarding Chime. Just feel free to drop below. But I'm going to let you guys know what exactly could qualify you from not receiving your PPP loans. So let's get right to that first. Now, you want to make sure, number one, you have a U.S. mobile phone number, right? Number two, you know your social security number. Number three, you have a U.S. bank account that can access online. So you got to have some type of online feature with your bank. And just to recap, for the social security number, I know it sounds like, oh, well, Q, I know my social security number, I know my phone number. That is correct. But when you guys enter this information, some people, you can get a little antsy and hit another number or another letter when you're entering, whether it's email accounts or passwords and things like that. So you guys want to make sure that your social security number is actually linked and that you're typing it in right. A lot of people got errors and had to actually get their checks back and redo them over based on the fact of their social security number was off by a number. It has to match. Everything has to match, whether it's your phone number, your license, it all has to match. So I am trying to push that out to you guys, because it doesn't matter how fast you do it, you guys just want to do it correct, right? So it doesn't matter, oh, you got to be the first one, the second one to do it. You just got to make sure this information is correct. Also, the IRS, you got to make sure you file the IRS Form 1040, including at least a Schedule C or Schedule F in 2019 or 2020. If you haven't done that, you will be denied. Also, the last check mark they're saying is you have to have access to a PDF of my tax filings from 2019 and 2020. So if you guys are wanting to apply for these loans, you guys have to come with the proper information, right? phone number. You gotta know your social security number. You gotta have a U.S. bank account that you can access online. You also should have filed the IRS Form 1040, including a Schedule C or a Schedule F in 2019. And then also you must have access to a complete PDF of your tax filings of 2019 and 2020. If you guys are going through these companies like Chime, who goes through, who could go through Blue Acorns, who go through, it's so many different companies, right? Let me know what company you're going through in the comment section. But as of right now, Chime is accepting those loans, but your information has to be correct. So let me break this down some more. They're not going to deny you and then let somebody else go through. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure everything is correct. And that's what they're trying to tell me to tell you guys. Just make sure everything is valid and correct. And if this company doesn't work with Chime, try somewhere else. So everywhere is different and every situation is different. So to get the best out of all this information, make sure everything is correct. Now I'm going to be getting into some comments that I actually been receiving from you guys and try to answer some of these questions and see what I can do to help you guys when it comes to these PPP loans. What's the fastest way to do it? What are some reviews? What are some reports regarding this loan? All right, guys, so let's get right to this. Chime rejected my PPP loan, says name doesn't match, but it does. Put in an inquiry with Blue Acorn, and they sent me this. What should I do? And I'm going to read exactly what they will receive. If you will receive this email as well, feel free to drop the questions, comments, and concerns below. They began to say, thank you again for your continued trust and patience with your PPP application process. We wanted to reach out with a quick update on your PPP loan and Chime bank account. As we mentioned before, we ran into issues transferring funds into your Chime account. We've been working with them as well as our other technical partners to get a solution quickly. Unfortunately, that solution is not 100% done yet, but we do expect it to be ready to go within the next few days. We just wanted to make sure you were in the loop. We will also have a few options available for alternative ways to get your funds. They should be coming available within the next week or two. We'll be in contact as soon as those are ready. We again apologize for the delays and the frustration this has caused our borrowers. Our tech and customer service teams have been working around the clock trying to get a solution in place. We realize the burden that delays like this cause you and your family. So thank you again for your trust and patience as we get it all fixed. Boom. And this is strictly from them. This was actually at 2:22 a.m. in the morning. They sent this. So they are working day in and day out, but they are stating as